live stream in landscape, so I thought I'd try it. It doesn't normally let me do it, but let's try it. So I'm in the zoo at the moment because I'm trying to, like, I'm not exercising because I'm losing weight or I'm not lazy, because I am lazy. I'm super lazy, but I'm exercising just so that I can gain the body shape that I want. I don't suppose I could change this rotatey thing. No, rotation is locked down. So now you can only see like a slither of me, which kind of sucks. Just trying it out, really. Try and put it a bit further away. I'm sorry if this outfit's kind of boring, but it's really hot today. I don't know what to wear, so. So annoying. It's no good, is it? See, now it can't see all of me. Now it just sees like a little tiny bit of me and more of the fucking cluttered background. I just think it would be better in the long run. Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna be doing the lazy lounging shit outside in a minute. I've got that good shit, you know. It's just that I've not done this for a while, so I figured I need to have been neglecting my exercises. And as you know, I'm doing this just to sort of shape my body so that it looks the way I want it to look. Also, if any of you guys know of like tips and tricks on how to exercise properly, I'd love to hear them. Because I just don't know if I'm doing it right, because I've been exercising for years and it's just never worked for me, so I'm just wondering if I'm doing it wrong and that's why it's not working, or is it just because I don't do it often. And also, you're supposed to like breathe through your lungs, or you're supposed to breathe through your stomach when doing these. Because I find if I breathe through my stomach, I get dizzy, so because it does send air straight to your brain when you breathe through your stomach like this. Oh god, I'm sure I like that after all. I think you're supposed to breathe through your lungs. I will do if you pay me. Also go to my Patreon as well. Another bloody spider! Oh, for fuck's sake. Haha! It's made a web on my bloody tail. Fuck off, this is not your home. I need to hurry because I'm going to get interrupted in a bit, so. I want to sort of tone up my arms and chest and stuff. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, by the way, because I like getting comments. And I like my YouTube channel to grow, to be honest. Because I will admit, for the longest time now, I've been losing subscribers. And it's gone from like 3,000 and odd to 2,000 and odd now. And it's going down, like, every time I look at my statistics, it shows that I've lost quite a number of subscribers every time, so I'm losing like a rapid amount of subscribers, and I'm worried that one day I'm just going to get below 1,000 and I'm gonna end up not being able to live stream anymore. Oh, and become demonetized as well, because you're only monetized when when you have a certain amount of subscribers. I can't remember how many it is. I think it's 1,000. And I'm worried if I go down to below 1,000, I'm just not gonna be able to live stream anymore. So my audience is pretty much unloyal to me. My audience is pretty unloyal, so I'm very disappointed in you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I know, isn't it funny, Rebecca? I've named the live stream like lazy lounging, and I'm exercising. I honestly didn't expect to be doing this. Honestly, I just thought while I'm upstairs I'll just do some exercise, because I've just not exercised for a while. Oh man, I hate dealing with my. My mum wants me to deal with people now. I just hate dealing with people. It's not him, it's just everybody. I just don't like dealing with anyone. I'm like proper antisocial. Sorry, guys. I'm like proper antisocial. I'm still low-key an introvert, you know. Not as much as I used to be, but I'd hate. Yeah! Oh, fuck. No. Where's my. Oh, it's there. Right, I'm gonna leave you here. Just don't go away, guys, okay? Don't go away, Rebecca. I'll continue in a minute. It's just that he's gonna start saying my name all over the place, and I don't want you guys to know my name, so. Oh, man. Now everyone will probably gone by now. I also love how you're working out and I'm sat here watching you eating a kebab. How many kilograms is it? I just said it actually, didn't I? Well, I said it on Messenger. I know, I want to go outside. I'm missing all the sun. But I feel like now I've started, I've got to continue. I always do things at the wrong time and then I'm like stuck and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's just that in my garden, the sun fucks off behind trees at a certain time of day, so I only have a certain amount of time that I can go in the sun. I've not really seen the sun much today. I've been inside a lot. In fact, I've not really been outside a lot this entire summer because I've been spending it mainly in bed. And then by the time I get up, the sun's gone behind the buildings and the trees and stuff, so I kind of feel guilty. Anyway, so I said it's 1.5 kilogram. And if I lift any more than this, I start getting like pains and shit, and I'm not really sure if that's good. So this is why I don't really exercise, and I'm worried that if I don't progress to like heavier weights or whatever, that I'm just not gonna see any results in my body. And I hate that because I've been pretty much on the same level for like years because I keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. And the reason why I stop and start is because I find that I get pain after a while of exercising, no matter what exercise I do, but especially like leg exercises. I know it takes work, but how do you stop like your joints from fucking hurting? Like, you're alright, I mean, you've probably not got joint problems, so you can do that, but how do you exercise when every time you exercise your joints like really hurt, like it's sharp pains? So I need a lot of advice, like maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if I'm just like exercising wrong. Is it because I don't concentrate? Or maybe I'm just breathing wrong. I don't know. I used to think you had to do it like this, watch. But my mum said you have to go like this. Obviously I have to rehydrate because I'm very thirsty right now. Someone says you have to eat either before or after exercising for it to work. I've just eaten, but I've eaten like pizza and chips. Don't think that counts. I'm going to do squat now. You won't be able to see what I'm doing though because it's like cut me off. I'm not going to do it with the weights though because I can't do it like this. I can do it like this though. Whenever I do squats, I always do this. It helps me to balance. If I do it like this, I feel like I can't do it. I don't know why. I feel like I just can't do it. I want to have big, fat, thick legs like you have. I just find it difficult. I can't help it if I find it difficult. I can help. I'll do a live stream of workouts one day. Okay. Just make sure it's not really like gym equipment because I don't have any gym equipment except for like the weights and that pulley thing. I've got this one here, but I can't use the leg thing anymore because these are the chairs that my mum replaced with these other chairs when she knew we didn't have any room for them. So now that it's just like these two chairs stacked on top of each other in this room that's already cluttered full of boxes and shit. Not my fault, by the way. My mum's the one who keeps buying new things and saving all the boxes. So yeah, I can't use the leg bit, but I can use like the upper body workout bit. So you've got a thing that goes like this. You've got a thing that goes like this. And you've got a thing that goes like this. And with the thing that goes like this, I can only use one weight, which is like this big thing here. I don't know how much it weighs because it doesn't say. It probably does somewhere, but I can't see it. But it's like this slab thing. Like this rectangular slab thing. It's about this big. And it's heavy, obviously. It's probably like 2 of these, probably. So 1.5 kilograms. 2.10 kilograms. I think, I'm not, like I say, I'm not really sure. I can't see what the hell. But if I'm doing the other ones, like this one, or the pulley downy one, I can do more. I can do at least 3 of those big rectangular weights. But I can only do 1 for doing this, because obviously my pectoral muscles aren't very strong. Can I ask you a question? If I exercise my boobs, will they get smaller? Because that's what I want. I'm just going to, hang on, I'm just going to, oh God, I keep forgetting that the camera's on this side. I went to my town and had a cheeky stroll. It takes time to progress to heavy weights, it takes work. I lift 30 kilograms. It normally aches, and you should go to the GP if it's shooting pains. Can help. I'll do a live stream. Yeah, I read that bit, sorry. Always hydrate and eat 2 hours before and 1 hour after. I'm not sure if I do that. I think I do. That's fine. I'll show you core and weights and how many reps to do when to stop. That's brilliant. I can push. Oh, for fuck's sake. Will you stop calling me that? My name is Jeremiah. This guy. I'll show you. Hey, I read that bit. Okay. I can push 100 kilogram and leg press. And 30 kilogram with the weights, you mean? I can lift heavier weights. It's just that my mum told me not to. Because she said that's how you get a bad back. Let's see the big weights. Right, so we've got 5 lb. So this one says 5 lb. 225 kilogram. I don't know if it says 225 or 2.25 kilogram. I'm not really sure because I'm dumb. But yeah, it says 5 pound. I think lb is pounds, isn't it? So okay, good. So yeah, they're like the gold ones, like gold. What's it called? Metal ones rather than plastic ones. And I actually progressed to these ones at one point because my mum said, do you know what she said? She went, don't use the heavy weights because they'll start to shrink your boobs. And I'm like, yo, that's what I want, so I'm going to do it. So I started doing it, and then she says, don't do it because it'll make your back bad. It'll give you a bad back and make your discs, your spine disc degenerate. So I said, okay, I'll just do the little weights then. Because obviously I want my boobs to shrink. Lameo, why is she mad there? Mad there? Why is she mad there? I have previous spine problems. Yeah, I don't want to damage myself, especially my back. Yeah, well, she's got degenerative disc. That's why she's disabled, and why I have to be her carer now. Because she exercised with really heavy weights, apparently. Now, what was I doing? Oh yes, squats. So I'm just gonna warm up this area. I'm pretty much just warming up this area, because this area here is where I get the most problems. Like, you know, the joint here, this one, I get problem here, and I get problem here, and all over the hip, pretty much. And I've already been to the doctor for it, but they did me an X-ray, and they said, "There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you." I'm like, why am I getting pain then? I'm not getting pain anywhere else. I'm just getting pain here, so there must be something wrong with this one. And this one. So they just x-rayed it. I told them to x-ray my back as well, like maybe it's diverted pain from my back or something, but no, they wouldn't give me an x-ray on my back. I thought, while I'm already there, why don't you just x-ray my, like, all of this bit and all of this bit and this bit? But they were like, nope, we were only supposed to be doing an x-ray here and here. I was like, oh, great then. I thought I'd save you time, but whatever. Now this means I'd have to make another appointment just to get this bit, my spine, done, which is really annoying. I should have titled it fucking exercise video, but I honestly didn't expect to be doing this, so sorry for those who are like big on the title being accurate. I will still be lounging around, so don't go away, guys. I still will be going to do it. I've just got to be aware that I've got to do dinner at some point. Do you know what? I am a naturally lazy person. Like, I like to do some activity, but then for the rest of the day, I like to just lounge around and laze around. And I'm quite content doing that. But apparently society is very down on people being lazy. But I've always thought that lazy is quite a nice personality trait. Apparently it's a personality trait. I've always thought it's a good one because it's like a lazy person's like happy and laid back and just like, I'm chill, I'm casual, I'm cool. But people are like, oh, you've got to be active every second of every day. My mum's one of them. My mum's one of them that thinks that because she was very active when she was my age. She was like, according to her at my age, she was cooking and cleaning since she was like 17, and she used to work full time all the while cleaning an entire big 3-story mansion, and she did a career and she still found time to do stuff. And I'm like, yeah, well, that must exhaust you though. I mean, it would me, because I'm just not as like, yay, I do get bursts of energy, but they don't last for very long. Like after this exercise I'm doing now, I'm just going to be burnt out. I'm going to be too tired to cook or do anything else after I've done this. And my mum's going to expect me to do things all throughout the evening now. And then I'll be like, oh. And I'll let her know that I'm too tired now. And that I get tired easily. I mean, I've had 2 coffees and I'm already sort of... I'm like, chill. This is why I'm not very good at always like if someone suddenly gets like nasty with me or whatever, I won't just snap to like the defensive and go like I won't stand up for myself because I'm in like chill mode. So to go from like chill lazy mode to suddenly like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up for what you said and all that shit. Like Becky, you said that you would, like, if anyone messed with you, you'd just be like all over them like a ton of bricks and be all like aggressive towards them because you don't take shit anymore. And I like really admire that because I'm just too chill to fucking I couldn't do it. I'm just like, I'm really reserved and I'm really chill and I'm just like, I get angry but usually at the wrong time. That's true because I got boundaries. Yeah, I have boundaries, it's just that I don't always recognize them like that. If like someone was like sort of semi nice but semi like just like being nasty, like in what they were saying, I wouldn't immediately recognize that I have to like go on the defensive, so I'd just be like nice to them still. Do I ever wear ruffled tops? Well, if you watch any of my live streams, you know that I do wear ruffled tops. I'm too wary for my own good. I mean, I'm wary. It's just that when I'm out and about, I just expect people to be nice and civil. So I'm in that frame of mind where I'm expecting people to be nice and civil. So if I'm not, if they're not, if someone, like one person starts like causing shit with me, I'll just be like still in sort of chill, civilized mode. So I won't react like how I should, and I probably won't say I probably won't say the correct thing. And I would probably just try and explain. I'd probably just end up explaining myself rather than just telling them what for. I'd probably just end up explaining myself like I'm the one that's guilty. Because I do, when someone starts accusing me of something, I immediately think I'm the guilty one, like, you know, even if I'm not. And it's like afterwards that I realise actually they were in the wrong, not me. And I did it for a reason, and I did it, you know, like that, whatever. Well, I often just end up explaining myself like I'm the guilty one. I've been like taught that way anyway. I've just been taught to be so reserved and just so polite. I'm just too polite for my own fucking good. I hate it as well. I wish I was like you. I mean, Jeremiah wouldn't put up with shit. Jeremiah's like, oh yes, I will beat the shit out of you because he's a bad boy. But I'm just like really polite and I hate it. I actually hate the fact that I'm so polite and I'm just so fucking nice. I think I'm too nice. I hate that. See, now that's a personality trait that I hate in myself, is that I'm too nice. Because I know that people take advantage of people who is too nice. Because my mum used to be like dead nice. Believe it or not, my mum used to be like a really nice person. And people used to take advantage of her and use her a lot. And I'm just afraid that that's going to happen to me because I'm too nice. Even when Brad was doing what he was doing, I was just like he actually confessed that he was peeping through the a gap in the cubicle. And when I heard this, I did kind of get up in arms, but he sort of like backpedaled and said, no, I wasn't doing it. It was the other guy that we were with. I'm not going to mention his name, but the other guy that we were with, Jay, I'll just call him Jay. And it's like, oh, but you just, instead of saying like, well, you just said that you saw, because you described exactly what you saw, which was the truth. So you kind of confessed that you were looking in on us. And it's like Becky, the other Becky, didn't get like up in arms either. She was just like, she seemed chill with it as well. Like she didn't tell him off. And I didn't really tell him off. I kind of told him off at first. I was like, what do you mean you were looking in on us? So you and him were just looking in on us and just going, looking up and down and I'm checking us out. And then he was like, no, you was doing it, not me. And I was like, but you just confessed that you saw us. You saw everything. You saw everything that went on. Because he described what happened and it was the truth. But I just kind of let it go at the time. Like most people would probably have kept on at him, but I just like didn't want to. I just kind of don't have the energy either. Like, I don't have the energy, and it was like my birthday day out, and I didn't really want to conflict, so. Do he watch this? Oh, yeah, probably. He's probably checking it out to see if I'm slagging him off. Which, no, I wasn't slagging him off, actually, in my last one. Because he checked out my last one to see if I was slagging him off. Lo and behold, I wasn't, but he said I was. I am now, by the way. I wasn't going to, but now that I've heard the things that he said about me, I am going to. Though he shouldn't have said, because he obviously trusted you enough, Becky, to confess what a horrible, nasty person I am. And he said I was selfish, which I won't deny. I am. That is true. Because I've dedicated my entire youth to being a carer for my mum. How selfless can you be? Oh God, I've lost everyone now. Bye! Unloyal fucking people. They don't even sort of, like, if they said something like, oh, I'm gonna go now because, you know, I've got to go, but nice seeing you and nice stream and everything. Like, that would be fine. But no, they just fuck off and just, like, abandon me. It's like, well, fuck you then. But anyway, yeah, so he said I was selfish. He said that I was talking a lot and that he wasn't interested in what I had to say, so he was just going, like fucking Elvis or something. It's like, oh, right, so you weren't really interested in anything I had to say. You were just pretending to get me, you know, to make me his girlfriend. He wasn't really interested in what I had to say. So typical man, really. He wasn't really listening to what I was saying. He was just pretending to make it seem like he was interested. But yeah, like you said, he was just fucking... I was just yammering on and on and on about things he didn't fucking care about. And, really, he hated me. And after all that, he thinks also that my mum's in the right and I'm in the wrong. Like, oh, it's because you don't do as you're told and that's why you get yelled at. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock, but before you said it was her that was too demanding. And I was hard done to, but now you're saying that it's my fault why I get yelled at and my mum treats me the way I do, so thanks for that. Thanks for 1 minute on being on my side, then the next not really being on my side. So I wonder, was he ever on my side, or was he just like manipulating me because he just wanted to get me alone? Like he wanted to get me away from my mum. There's no doubt that she doesn't always treat me well, but I don't think he really had my interests at heart. I think he just wanted to get me away from my mum so he could have me all to himself. I think that's what he was doing the whole time. And it's a shame because I thought he did genuinely care about me, and I thought he's been like my very first like good friend, supposedly, like I've ever had. Like 2 years we've been friends for now, and that's like my longest running relationship since I was like 16. My longest running one before that was another friend who was like 2 years. And then after actually I had a friend between the age of 17 and 23, so that was probably my longest one. But I haven't had like a long one since then, so he's been like my longest friend in a long time, and he seemed like he genuinely cared about me. But I also went into it with my eyes open. I was also aware that he might just be using my situation to his advantage to try and get me, because he obviously wanted a girlfriend, so it's like he just wanted to get me. So obviously now he's confessed to you that all this time he was just pretending to be interested in what I had to say, just so that he could appear like the good guy. Oh, and obviously agreeing that I was the one who had done to and my mum was the arsehole as well. But all the while he actually thinks that I'm the arsehole and my mum's the good one. Oh, no wonder you get yelled at because you don't do as you're told. It's like, thanks. Just thanks for that. Just thanks for revealing that you were not on my side the whole time. Anyway, I hope that's enough today. I know it wasn't really a lot, but I'm going to go now. I really want to have a drink and I really want to just relax outside. Obviously, I have to cool down, though, after the exercise I've just done. I've just done a little bit because I haven't done any in a while. Excuse me. What do you mean speak later? I'm not going anywhere. I'm still live streaming. I'm just, I have more to say. I'm just coming downstairs instead of exercising. You guys needed this truth. I used to stream, lol. I might do it again for a small period of time. I swear I'm going to have to bodyguard you and Jonasy. Never have to explain yourself unless you've done something wrong. See, I don't know. I don't always recognise if, like, I have really done something wrong, though. I just always assume if someone tells me off that I have done something wrong. I think I'll take this outside. I'm going to do it. So you thought I was going to stop the stream, Becky? How silly. No, I just said I'm going to stop exercising, that's all. But I have to cool down first before I can do my relaxy stuff, don't I? You're not supposed to just exercise and then just sit down, are you? You're supposed to, like, cool down by doing jumping jacks or whatever. Or running on the spot like I'm doing now. Hey, you worried me then when you said you were going to go. Oh, no, don't go. You're the only non-pervert on here at the moment. Everyone else is going on about my belly again. Even though I've told everyone like a million times, if they want to see my belly, then they have to become a Patreon or they have to donate to me to get like a custom video. And I keep telling people this, but they don't seem to understand. Very good. New still here. Okay. He's having salad tonight. Been out in the park today. See, look at this guy. Show me that stomach. It's like, no, I'm not here to just do as you say. I don't live stream to take orders from people. Fuck you, man. If you want to see my stomach, you have to pay me. Either donate, get a custom video, or subscribe to my Patreon. See, I'm being rude to my live stream people. Do you know what? People used to get really nasty on my live stream if I didn't show my belly. I used to complain about, like, losing popularity. And they used to be like, oh, well, you know, get fatter then. And then you gain more popularity. And they'd be, like, really nasty about it. And I'm like, fuck you. I can do what I want. And it kind of made me feel bad about it. Like, you know, that I'm not fat enough for them. Look at these people. I just get dickheads on my stream now. So it's nice to have a non-dickhead on my stream for a change. Patreon. Can you give them the link, please? My other person who usually is very chatty on here does it to, you know, get people to go to my Patreon. Put the link up. So if you could write this in the chat thing, it's http://www.patreon.com/royalrosewolf. He always refers perverts to my Patreon when they start, because I'd rather, if I'm gonna get fucking perverts on my live streams, then I'm going to make money off of them. That's it. However, if you actually like me for me and want to actually get to know me as a person, then I'll be more than happy to talk to you for free. And I'm more likely to eventually give you everything you want. If you actually bother to get to know me and make me realize you actually like me for more than just my gut, you know? Just like girls have always been saying this, like, I want to know that you don't just want me for my pussy. I need to know you actually want me as a person and like me as a person before I give you everything. It's like that. I know girls just like to give everything away to everyone these days for free. But I'm not like that, so. So if you're gonna be a pervert and you only want me for my belly, then you gotta pay me. If you wanna know me as a person and get to know me and develop an interpersonal relationship, you know, you'd be surprised. I've had people from YouTube who have approached me and actually bothered to get to know me as a person and like bond with me as a friend, and they've got more out of me than these idiots who just go, oh, show me your belly. It's like, you get more out of me if you actually talk to me as a human being and not just a fucking sex robot or some shit. If you want me to be a robot, I can be a robot if you like. Do you want me to be a robot? I surely don't need this anymore. Now, let's go. Did you just do my head in? These people bum me out. They gave me the right ump, as Rodney would say. Now you see this, I got this from the cosmetic section. From the baby section, this exact same product with the exact same amount of these in. The baby version costs about £1. This, the cosmetic version that has the same amount of cotton pads in, it's the exact same product, but it's called cosmetic ones, is only 70p. Go figure. Why does it cost more just because it's for babies? Like, if I had a baby and I was getting these for babies, I would just get it from the cosmetic section because it's cheaper. That's how they get you. Oh, you got a baby, so you automatically go to the baby section. So you automatically get the baby products, which are like 10 times more than the probably other products that are the same thing, but not specifically marketed for babies. And I think that's disgusting. That they're capitalising on babies. Well, they're capitalising on idiots that don't know they can get it for cheaper if it's not marketed for babies. It's like, dude, not cool. So I haven't got my fucking water bottle after all. So the very thing I said I was taking out, I haven't fucking got. I've got everything else but. Yep, that's me. It's like the classic, go into a room and forget what you've gone in for. But I'm doing it and I'm not even old. I've always done that, actually. Forgotten what I was actually supposed to be getting. Always, always, always. It's more about not focusing than actual memory problems, though. Capitalising. Let's go. Now, it might just conk out in a minute, but it will come back on when it thingies data, when it recognises data. But look, all the sun's gone now. I'm in the shade. Look, the sun is up there somewhere. If I was in a tree, it would be brilliant. I think that everybody else in the world probably gets the sun. But because I live with all these bloody trees that are like 10 million foot tall. You know? Oh, that's another thing. You know what's annoying? What's annoying is that, you know how we get people who complain about our trees hanging over the wall, like there, usually in there. People are always complaining about our fucking trees hanging over. I notice how they're always quick to complain about our trees, but there's a house over there that's got stuff stuff overhanging way worse than ours has ever been, because not only have they got trees and bushes hanging over, They've also got nettles like sticking out, like proper like brambly, spiky things. But no one complains about that. Everyone always complains about our. But also the council themselves have got trees that just hang over and poke out with nettles sticking out. First of all, there's one over there on Wharf Street. And then there's one, I think it's King Street, I'm not really sure. But it's just under the bridge where Asda is. Along there, and there's like loads of trees and nettles fucking poking out, but they don't do anything about their trees. But they're quick to not only complain about our trees, but make us fucking pay for it as well. Because the council themselves do offer their services to cut the trees, but you have to pay for it. It's like, well, you're the one complaining. Like, you're the one who should just do it. Like, we shouldn't have to, like, we don't care. Like, we shouldn't have to pay for what you care about. Like, you're the one who wants the trees gone, so you pay for it. You do it for free. Like, why should we pay for it? It's, like, so stupid. So they capitalise on, like, these stupid people capitalise on people with babies. The council also capitalises on the fact that they're complaining to you, but they expect you to pay for stuff that they want you to do. It's like, how wrong is that? That's stupid. Like, if we specifically wanted it and we were asking the council to do it, then yes, we'd have to pay. But because they're the ones who want us to do it, they should do it, surely, for free. Like, why should we pay for something that somebody else wants? We don't care. We don't walk along there, so we don't care if people... We don't care if the trees are hanging over. And they could go out in the street anyway. They don't have to walk along here. They can. Most people just walk in the street anyway. Or cross over to the other side. And I said this, and people were like, oh, well, we have a right to walk on that pavement. We shouldn't have to walk out in the street or cross over. I'm like, yeah, but people do it anyway. People do it automatically. Like, even if there isn't any trees there, people do it. You're just being awkward. You just... Like, anything to have a go at me, pretty much. Anything to blame me for something. Because it's not really a big deal. People do walk out in the road. Like, I see gangs of kids, like, lined up along the fucking road. Because it's a quiet street, so that's what people do. But like I say, I've seen people cross over. It's like, people can cross over, who cares? I hate the local council. I know, the shit. Chris, pay up if you want to see Belly. Capitalise on the pervs. Hey, you've not done it, though. See, I can't type it. I can't type a thing. I'll have to do it in the description afterwards. So please look at the description later on, because I'll put the Patreon link in the description. Oh, I think she's gone anyway. How could I pay on Patreon? You just join it. You just become a Patreon. I saw that Hungry Shark game you were playing on TikTok. It looks fun. It really is. I can't make any more videos anymore because I've got no space. And I can't put my videos on the computer, so I can delete them from here. So on the phones they stay, so I can't make any new videos. It's such a shame. It doesn't help that I keep getting duplicates as well. Pictures and videos. Trying to find a place where I can put my head that doesn't have bird poo on it. Because I can't be bothered cleaning this. I've already cleaned it about 4 or 5 times this year, you know. And that was before I even got to use it. Because I would clean it and then, like, the next day, more shit on it. And I don't have anything to cover it with. It sucks. So, God's sake. I picked the wrong way for the camera to be. Ugh. I picked the wrong way for the camera to be. The wrong end. Annoying. Oh well. I hate my local council. I even heard somewhere that they legally don't have to provide light or clear paths for people. That's crap. Yes, they do. Do you know what? They have... We've got a park and a lot of people go to it at night. But they've not got any light in there at all. So if you go to the park, you have to put up with it being pitch black. And it's really scary. Because you can't see and you don't know if there's anyone around. So I'm like really wary. When I was going and it was dark, I was really wary. So I think it's shit because lots of people walk their dogs there at night for some reason. I don't know why they go there in the dark and they don't even have a torch. Like, they should at very least have a torch so that they can let people know that they're there, even if it's not so they can see. Because I'm presuming they know the park so much that they don't need a torch or something. Hang on, I'm going to try and... There's some squirrels over there. 1 minute, I'm turning it round. It won't let me turn it round. So annoying, I'm missing it all. I don't know if I'm pointing it, but there's squirrels there somewhere. Don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're mating. It's a bit late for them to be mating, though. It's like summer's nearly over. It's like it's only got 1 more month to go. So I don't know why they're mating now. It's a bit late. It's a bit late. Unless their babies grow up really fast. If they have babies in, you know, anytime soon, they're going to be going through a winter soon. I don't know what they're doing. I can't really see very well. Especially in the camera, it's not very good. You can see something. Because they're like virtually the same colour as the freaking tree. And now they're behind some branches. Oh, I can see a bit now. I'm going to sit up to see if I can see any better, but I think they're mating. Oh shit, I've lost them. Sorry. I've lost them. Are they having sex? I think they're just having sex for fun at this point, though, because, like I say, it's too late for babies now. They're going to be going through a winter. Unless they grow up by October, November. I mean, it can stay warm, like, well into October, can't it? I remember one year, I don't know, it's not last year, the year before last, it was, like, warm all of November and, like, December. And it only started getting cold in, like, January, February. But it was, like, really warm, like, throughout November and December. Like, I remember Christmas was, like, it was, like, this weather. It was, like, warm. Not as warm as this, but it was pretty warm. Not last year, though. Last year was fucking horrendous from November and December onwards. I think that's it now. I don't think there's any more interesting stuff going on. I'm going to go because I'm going to have a bath and clean my kitchen. Emma, speak to you on the chat. See you later. Okay. So listen to those voice messages. I've also left you some in PM as well, and I showed you a video. I'm sorry, my hand's bloody covering the camera. It's so annoying. They're terrible, the council, yeah. My mum told, that's another thing my mum told me. She told me not to complain about the council publicly like this. But I think it needs to be known. I think they need to know that they're shit. Although, like I say, other people have complained and they're not really taking it into consideration. Anything that people say. Like, I've seen the reviews. I never thought that the council would have, like, a review site thing. But it does. And I have given it a review. And I've seen other people's reviews that it's, like, a really shit council and they've, like, pointed out all of the things that they do wrong. So I've put my unique thing. Because nobody's complained about the same things that I have a gripe about. I'll tell you one of my gripes. So, the main gripe that I have with the council is that the bin swap. That is like the worst idea in the history of man. Like, probably not, but you know what I mean. It's like up there in the bad idea sector. Nobody has complained about that, though. That I have seen on anywhere. All people complain about is that people, like, put rubbish on the street. And I'm like, I'm not surprised because of the bin swap. It's because of the bin swap why people put rubbish on the street. Because the rubbish bin is so small. There's, like, literally no place else for you to put rubbish. And they can't just keep it in their house until they're ready to go to the dump tip. it's like unrealistic. Because if they kept it either in their house or in their yard, it would attract maggots and flies and rats. So it's not realistic to expect people to be clean when the council isn't taking rubbish. And like I say, it's not realistic for them to go to the dump tip every single time they have extra rubbish, which is every fortnight. By every fortnight, which is because they only empty the green bin, which is the rubbish bin, every fortnight. And after 2 weeks, I have like you can only fit about 3 bags of rubbish in the green bin now. After 2 weeks, we've got like 6 bags of rubbish or more. And I know why they've done it. Do you want to know why they've done it? They've done it like this because they think that people are deliberately not recycling. Like that they have loads of recycling, but they just put it all in the rubbish bin, which is not true. At least I don't anyway. We don't. My family has always recycled, even before recycling became a thing. So, but they're like doing it to force you to recycle more. Like you have no choice because you've got a smaller bin now. And people have just been struggling ever since then because people do already recycle all that they can. Everyone puts paper in the blue bin, paper and cardboard in the blue bin, and cans and plastic and tin foil in the black bin, which used to be the green bin. The green bin used to be the can one. Which, when we had a dog and he was on canned food, that was fine. We did have a lot of cans, but since he went on to sachets, which the sachets are not recyclable. Ever since then, you know, I regret doing it like this. I'm not doing it like this again. But yeah, so we didn't recycle them anymore. It's like, oh great. So now we've not got a dog, we don't have half as many cans as we used to. In a fortnight, we only fill the black bin, the recycling bin, like a quarter of a way full, because there's literally more disposable rubbish than there is recycling plastics and stuff. So I see people have all gone now I'm talking about this. But I guess everybody went from like, I got up to about 10 views at one point. Now everyone's fucked off. Thanks for that. Oh well, I can tell when I'm boring people. Here we go. This is all I've managed to rack up in 2 weeks. In fact, even more than 2 weeks. This is all I have managed to rack up in the recycling. And most of that isn't even recycling, is it? But that's all there's barely any recycling. We barely have anything that's recyclable. The only thing that's in there that's really like traditionally recyclable is a can. Like if you're a boozer or if you have loads of soft drinks, then yeah, you're gonna rack up a bunch of tins and cans for recycling. But we don't. I mean, I don't really booze that often. I don't have soft drinks in cans very often or bottles. And our shampoo bottles, we make them last for years. So we don't even have like that many. And cleaning products the same. Like we have loads of cleaning products, but we make the cleaning products last for years, mainly because I don't clean, as you know, because I'm lazy. Yeah. So there's just like, and all the other plastic stuff that we get, like food containers and corn, they're not recyclable. They're not even recyclable. Like the corn packets or any other food packet that you put in the freezer, they're not recyclable. Most containers are not recyclable. So, like I say, if you're not a boozer or a soft drink drinker or like going through a shampoo bottle or a shaving cream can, if you're not that, because I don't shave often, so I don't really use that many cans of shaving cream. The cleaning products don't get used that often, so they you know, still got them. Don't booze that often, so I don't have like cans of booze. I don't drink cans of Coke or Sprite or Monster or anything like that or whatever, so I don't really rack up many soft drink containers either. Like I say, we don't have a dog anymore, so we don't get cans of dog food. See you again then. I guess that's everybody gone then, because you and Rebecca were the only people that were chatting. I have this game on my iPad called Smash the Office. It's really funny. I remember my dad got it for me from temper and anxiety. I'm still here, boss. I'm still got a couple of minutes till dinner time. Okay, I'll see you soon then. It was nice talking to you. So I guess that's everybody who is interacting gone then. Oh well, I'll just stay on the stream for a little bit longer then to say the rest of my piece, and then I'll be going then, seeing as how no one's watching it. Such a shame. It's quite the shame I can't get like famous and popular on YouTube for talking about world issues and my thoughts and opinions on things. It's a shame about that. But oh well, I guess some people have all the luck, don't they? So I know other people who gain YouTube popularity for that sort of thing. But not me, apparently. Guess you have to be a certain type of person or whatever. Look at this sexy boy. I thought it was part of the people that are moving into that house over there. Well, he ain't Chinese, so no. Apparently we're getting a Chinese family moving into that house now, which I'm really glad about. Bored of white people now. Yup, I'm racist. I'm racist against white people. I only like Chinese people. Okay, I like Chinese. Sorry. Oopsie. Sorry, I was just looking at my neighbour. He's probably thinking I'm dead weird looking over my wall as usual. Everybody thinks I'm weird looking over my wall, but who cares? I don't really bloody care. Oh, here's some hooligans. I thought there was only one. I only saw the guy with the black in the black. Is he looking over here? Are they his friends? Because he seems to be interested. Oh, he's getting in as well. Maybe he's hiding from them. Don't blame him. They look like trouble, don't they? Oh, he just put his cig butt on the floor. Oh, he is part. They are part of them. Who's the other person in the car? Is that a lad as well? God, a gang of hooligans getting in a car. That's a terrifying thing. Isn't it, guys? By the way, before anybody thinks I'm weird for recording them, I'm recording because they look like trouble. And I always record people who look like trouble just in case. So anyway, remember their registration number just in case they do become trouble. Ha, your car can't start. No. I know, I'm already pegging them as shit people. Well, you can guarantee if the young lads or young girls are going to be shit. They're all shit. Around here, all the young people are just shit. I'm sorry, but I've only ever had bad experiences with young people. Oh, damn, it's working. Bollocks. Listen to this, he's revving. Told you they were trouble. Anybody who revs is trouble. Look at that. I'm sure that's illegal. That is illegal, you know. When a car starts smoking like that and sounding like that, that's bad. You should get that checked out. Might explode. Anyway, like I say, I'm recording just in case these people end up being trouble. They're obviously having problems with their car, but I bet you any money they're just going to zoom. I bet they're going to zoom off. I bet you. I bet they're going to be fucking boy racers. That's what they are. They're all like that round here. All the young lads who have cars, they just all start zooming around the back streets. And I've seen dogs and children go into the road, so it's not good. going slow. Only because the car's not working properly, but I bet if it was working properly, they'd be zooming all over the place. I don't know, a lot of people are going to go, oh, you can't, you know, judge them, and oh, they might not be bad. And it's like, no. I have experienced about 1 million different young people around here, and they're all the same. You can't say you can't tar them all with the same brush, or you can't just judge people without whatever, because they do the same to me. They judge me without even knowing me, so why should I do it? They're not exempt from my judgment, seeing as how they all judge me. So yes, I will judge them, because they all judge me. So and they all judge me without knowing me very well. They just see me and immediately have me pegged as a weirdo and what have you. And people think I'm weird because I look over my wall, and it's like, I can look over my own wall if I want to. It's not weird. Lots of people do it. That bloke over there does it. See that house over there? Hang on. That house over there. The Royal Mail shit as well. That house over there, that guy looks over his wall. But nobody has a go at him for looking over his wall. There's a boy that lives over there, he's always in his sweatpants. I call him Captain Sweatpants because ever since he was 10, he's been permanently wearing these sweatpants. And I think he's had a change, but they look exactly the same as the one that he used to wear when he was 10. So I call him Captain Sweatpants. Ooh. I'm surprised no one else calls him that, actually. He's always in these sweatpants. But do I judge him? Do I bully him? No. But people are very quick to bully me when all I do is do my thing. Maybe because they're uncomfortable. I hope. Come on, turn round. Thank you. Why is it not? Look at this shit with his floppy hair. God, I thought he was a young boy. He's like a freaking grown man. Jesus Christ. He looks like a freaking 10-year-old from afar. But then when he got close, I could see he had a beard and everything. It's like, oh my gosh. These freaking grown-ass men are looking younger and younger. I saw an Indian man over there, and when he was coming up, he was so small and young-looking. I thought he was a lad. But then when he got closer, I could see he had facial hair and he had a deep voice. And I thought, all right. Boo! Hiss to Royal Mail as well. Hate Royal Mail and I hate the council. He's okay. And even if he doesn't like me now, I'm sure he'll love me when I mew at him. By the way, there's a brown bin there. I don't know who it belongs to. Oh, way up. Here's another one. He's just spat. How dare he spit. Disgusting behaviour. Look at him. Have you noticed how all boys have curly hair now? What's with all these boys having curly hair now? They all do. He's looking over his fence. That guy didn't even do anything or bother at all. What the hell? They have a problem with me looking over my wall, but not anybody else looking over their wall. I was mistaken. He doesn't have curly hair and he's not a lad either. He looks about 20 odd. Don't mean he ain't trouble though. So I'm just getting them all on camera just in case they become trouble. Hi! Looking hot. Oh, actually he's okay. Forgive me. Well, I'm recording him because he's hot then. I know. I don't care if people think I'm weird anymore. It's whatever. I'm going to record people. I like recording people. And if it makes me weird because I like to record people because they look hot and sexy and I like them and I like their look, then so be it. You know what? I don't give a shit. I don't think it's illegal. The only time it would be illegal is if I was actually looking in their windows, probably. Like if I put the camera up to people's windows and looked in on them in their own homes, I think that would probably be bad. But just recording people on the street, I don't think is bad. And I don't care what people say. And the only reason why anybody would have a go at me, like I've said many times before, for recording is because that they've done something wrong. And that they're guilty of a crime. That's the only time people can understandably be upset with people recording, is if they've done something bad, because my recording isn't bad. And it doesn't really affect them in any way unless they're wanted by the police or someone else is going to see something and I don't like it. Like if I was to be recorded and I was iffy about it, it would just be because I know people would be like using it against me to say, oh, look at this weirdo and let's slag her off sort of thing. Then that's the only reason why I would be sort of iffy about people recording me. And the other reason why I'd be iffy about people recording me is because people are always having a go at me for recording people. So it's like, well, you know, if people record me, then I should be like, I should get up in arms as well then. But I don't. If someone was recording me, I wouldn't even say anything. And yeah, I kind of felt like people have made me feel guilty for it if they catch me recording or whatever. But it's like, no, I'm not really guilty, am I? Because I've not done anything wrong. But if they do something wrong, then yeah, it's kind of like, if they're upset about it, then it's on them. Because they've clearly done something wrong. And they don't want to be recognised. Oh, I can see it has about as much interest as a... Maybe I should put some cream on my foot. It's very itchy. It's these shoes. What's it called? Like a strap. A strap that goes over my foot. It's itching the shit out of me. Wow. Doesn't usually irritate. This has been quite... Okay, well I'm tired now, so I'm gonna stop the live stream now. I'll probably think of more things to say when I've stopped it, but I don't want to exhaust myself, so I'm gonna stop now. I've been doing this for apparently an hour. So see you guys later, and don't forget, if you want to see any other kind of content that you want to see, then you have to either donate or go to my Patreon. Guten bye. Actually, I do have something to talk about. I was talking about it before. But I'll probably save it for the next one. I may live stream tomorrow. Or I may not. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel.